make sure you call in 818-914-4087. You got something to say about what's currently going on in the world.
And you better be on our side.
Or you got to leave.
Or you got to leave.
All right.
Good.
We got a mic check.
With some dope up your
Hit
sleeve.
the on switch right there at the top of the mic.
Don't tell her how to work
Push it forward. No. The top of the Aaron, really?
Yeah.
Damn, strong ass.
You better not tell her how to work it. I'm going to question you.
Look like you're doing some Jill Scott shit right there.
Oh, I
Keep it
can hear
going.
myself. Okay, that's fine.
All right. No, get the Jill Scott going on. Come
You
on.
got a pretty mouth.
Welcome back to the Rollout Show. We in the building. To my right, we got in the building.
Aaron Styles.
What up, Aaron?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Long win. For the regulars.
Next up in the building, we got my boy,
TDP.
TDP.
That's it. Ain't went up to the 3 knocks.
Ain't that kind of show, Johnny Knight.
It's the 3 knocks, baby.
Oh, man. And as always, it's always good to see my girl over to my right.
What's
We
up,
got my
everybody?
girl,
What's up?
Sky. What's up, Sky?
What's going on?
Long
Will?
time no see, man.
I know it's been a minute.
I'm feeling
you
all
eating
emotional.
something?
I'm missing you.
Gangsta.
Are you eating something?
No, I'm not eating anything.
Oh, open your mouth when you talk. She talking like her dentist about to fall out.
Don't worry about my
Next on the mic is my main man, 50 grand.
Johnny motherfucking Mac. And
Johnny motherfucking mad.
I don't know the young lady that ran up out of here, but you
Hey,
know.
Aaron. That's Maria.
Well, she gonna be in for a surprise.
All right, well, you know Aaron.
I just put some dope in her car, so when she get
Some of that Colombian beer did.
Colombian Ben Ben
about to get
did.
the experience.
Hello, tipsters. Yeah, this is young lady. And she ain't got a driver's license.
Y'all got my account number, right?
Hey, man, it is a hot show today, man. There's a lot going on with racial relations, with police brutality, all kind of shit going on. And
Bill Gates vaccines. Let's cover it all, goddamn.
your president not trying to be censored on Twitter. You know, they just want to put all the false information
What do
out
they
there.
say? When they start to loot, we start to shoot?
We start the shoot.
Oh, yeah. When they start looting, we start shooting.
No,
That's
what?
the president said that. Your president, not mine.
He should be a rapper. That nigga come.
Real. You
This
know,
motherfucker
He
could
got
be the
bars,
president
come
of
on, dude.
That's a bar.
For those that don't know what we're talking about,
was
we're
hard.
He could be
talking
the president of a DUI class.
We're talking about the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis.
The murder.
Your president
Murder.
stated that he's going to send in the National Guard.
He already did.
He already did. All right, so when they start shooting or looting, he's want the National Guard to start shooting.
Okay.
Ain't that some shit? That's from a president.
First of all, the National Guard have no right to arrest or shoot anybody.
Why is that?
They don't have that authority.
They don't have police powers?
They don't have. The police can arrest or shoot.
So why is the National Guard there then? Intimidation?
Crowd control.
It's supposed to be to keep the peace.
Well, why can't the police do that?
Keep martial law.
But did
Keep
you
the
know why the
curfew.
police
I know they
can't
got
do that?
sheriffs. I know they
hear
got
myself.
police. And I know they got state troopers.
You just said, why can't the
hear
police
you.
do that?
That's not enough?
That's the question.
That's the question.
Why didn't the police do that?
I mean, I know they got enough.
fine.
If the police have done that, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Man.
Remember when the National Guard was here in 92?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And
I
then
remember
when
that.
when they got the guns out the surplus and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The streets was armed. So, yeah, they was
nigga.
busting back, too.
I was at Fedco, nigga.
Look it up. The National Guard have the right to shoot or arrest.
Well, they here, man.
That's why they-
But they did shoot.
That's why they're always accompanied with a police officer.
But they
Yeah.
did shoot. On Western and Slauson, they did shoot because brothers was shooting at
Which
them.
is the word for overseer, but we
I'm pretty sure we're
Yeah.
going to hear about it later because Speedy and the crew is out there. I don't know what they're doing out there, but
the reason
That's crazy.
Speedy is the reason why they got arrested. Speedy
oh shit,
put the Mac down and got that motherfucker arrested. It was all Speedy.
Yeah.
Speedy,
Speedy
Fox and
threatened
the
to-
team. They're
Speedy
out there making
threatened to chew his
difference.
arm off.
In protest.
Yeah.
In protest, we can't let this motherfucker loose.
Nah, Speedy's out there showing his support for, the people.
Showing his stomach.
You know.
Boy.
Hey, Speedy's a good dude, man. Shout out to Speedy. I can just say shout out.
Hey, we got a phone call. Phone caller. What's your name? Where you calling
Better
from?
not be that same nigga from Vegas.
No, that's not him.
Okay, thank you.
Vernon.
What up, Vern?
Hey, Vernon.
What's up?
Burn.
The only problem I have with the protest is that don't destroy where you live. Don't
Right,
take
that's what I was
jobs
gonna
and
say.
do shit to fuck up where you live. They
But-
could have found a whole nother way to protest,
But they
to get their
didn't.
anger out, and
They
and
didn't.
make it about what it's truly about, the death of that young man. They didn't do that. But I understand the outrage and all that.
Exactly.
Right, but
Well,
I feel
then
like
don't say all that then.
no, because I feel like they don't own none of them buildings.
Thank
They don't
you.
own that Target. They don't own.
They don't
none
own
of
that. They don't own
So
that police station.
Right, so they wasn't burning up their own shit. They was
Thank
burning up
you.
they shit.
Right.
But that's still their community, and that's still the grounds you gotta
It's
walk.
not
But
your
it's
community.
the same community
You feel
that's
me?
killing you. So
It's
No,
not your
that's-
community.
The community is not killing you. They got people imported coming into your community killing you.
And Target underwear
I'm
was
saying
too
no,
high.
don't-
That's the starter.
I agree with you. Brandon.
The target prices are too high.
The price is too
Yeah,
high.
nigga.
No,
Maybe
I-
it's
That's what it's really
It used to be
going down
3
to.
underwears in a pack. Now they cut them down to 2 with the same prices.
Yeah,
Niggas ain't
nigga.
going for that.
I ain't going for that.
Hey, that stupid chick on the Fox News, wasn't it? Tommy.
All
they're
of
all
them.
stupid.
Yeah,
All
whatever
of
that bitch name is. She said, "How does looting and rioting and destroying your own community bring justice for anyone?"
But this country was founded on looting and
Hey,
Well,
rioting.
someone
Hold
responded.
on. We still got this.
That's a legitimate question.
Well,
What the fuck you talking about?
Because if you're doing all of this, you're taking away from exactly what it is that you're protesting from.
That's not true.
well,
How many
Not true.
fucking peaceful protests have they had all year and ain't shit happened?
there you go,
Listen.
sweetheart.
Or how,
Some-
how
How much
many
time do we
years?
fucking
Look, a
march?
real sister.
a
over
good
here.
response
Yeah.
to that was, "I don't know, but they tried peacefully kneeling, and white people seem to have a problem with that too."
Whoa. Who said that?
Cardi B.
Aisha.
Go ahead on, Aisha.
Aisha Link 99.
Go on,
That's
Aisha.
She said that on the way to the strip club. Keep going.
See, the only thing that I'm saying is that the media now is taking away the focus from what it's supposed to be.
No, they're
Apparently not.
No, they're
Apparently
not.
not, my man, because he
I
got
feel
arrested today.
I feel
Apparently
like
not.
the media is doing a really fair
Who is
job. This is
It's Vernon.
Vernon on his
I
phone.
feel like the media is
Chicago.
doing a
You got a tough room today,
fair
Vernon.
job of portraying and keeping on the focus of what's
Vernon,
really
you don't
going
know what
on.
the fuck you're talking about.
He doesn't. I come from the motto of burn this motherfucker down. We can
Right.
always rebuild
Right.
this shit. Fuck all this shit. Burn
Wait
it.
a minute. Oh,
You
Vernon's
can't
still there.
rebuild- Fuck Vernon.
Yeah, get in there. He in Chicago.
It's
He
a
ain't
tough
doing
room
nothing.
today, Vern. It's a tough room.
See, but I agree with Vernon. I feel like, man, drive 20 minutes up the street and fuck they shit up. Let
Yeah.
them
But
feel it a
that's
little
the
bit.
thing is they
Because
would-
I'm going to tell my people, we going to Torrance, we going to Seal Beach. Come on, we going to put the
Beverly
map
Hills.
up, and we not going
But
to
they
fuck
not-
our shit up any more than it's already, our ground is already cracked.
Preach,
Let's go
Sky.
But they're not
fucking
gonna let them in
take
that
the bulldozer.
neighborhood.
Well,
They're not gonna
yes,
let them in that
it is.
But-
We got guns, too.
But that's
Yeah.
the
We
problem.
about to pull them out.
But that's the
Yeah.
problem. What they're trying to express is we can't live in this community anyhow. You constantly killing me.
Right.
So I don't need to worry about
This
going
ain't
across
living.
the street and go over there. You're killing me here.
The
So
thing is, let them
I
feel
have to
it.
bring to it. They are saying that. I have to. First of all,
Yeah.
if you look at who was looting, we talked about this earlier. It's people from other cities. It's not the people there.
Yeah.
Them
Yeah.
bitches was stealing
They're
lamps
coming
and
in.
comforters and
The
all
people
kind
was
of
coming.
shit.
Those
I
people was
know.
coming in
Right,
from
but
somewhere.
if
From the
shit-
suburbs.
If
First
the
of all-
shit is already going
first of
down,
all-
you're not going to go?
I don't want a comforter from Target. That's strike one right there.
If they in the plastic.
I don't want to put that
In
out
that little
there.
plastic bag.
I don't
man?
want that.
Come
Yo,
on, dog.
I'm gonna go down to Bed Bath and Beyond. Top.
That's a 193 count, dog. What you talking about?
Nigga, that
That's
shit-
not a lot. That's not a lot.
like sleeping on a bed of nails, nigga.
If you don't control your police, if you don't control your banks and all that, you do not have a community. You
Hey,
don't.
man.
But what they're trying to demonstrate is that we're dying here.
Yeah.
I'm not dying in what did you say, Orange County? What'd you say?
But they're not touching that. Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah,
all
they-
the places where y'all comfortable at. I'm saying if we took our people and made them uncomfortable in their neighborhoods, then maybe we get a different result.
But first of all, if we took our people to go to their neighborhood, they're gonna shoot and kill us before we get there.
That's true.
Right.
They're going to be ready for it.
Not if we very selective
Hey,
and secret
hey.
about it and we
Well,
killing them before they
what-
kill
That causes
us. 'Cause that's what it
organization.
is.
Well, you just told everybody,
means
so how secret can we be?
Well, prepare. I don't know.
But
Oh,
I
shit.
agree with Aaron. This ain't our shit, no how.
Yeah,
Now
that's
I'm
true.
not for the burning and all that shit. I do agree to that. But like she said, the peaceful protests haven't got us anywhere. So I'm not for
Yeah.
the reason I'm not for burning anything because I don't want to go to fucking jail for arson.
Right.
I'm not. I had this conversation with a young girl. She's like, we should just get ammunition and go kill. How long that's gonna last? Because guess what's
True.
gonna happen? Now you in prison.
True. True.
You done fucked up your life.
So,
So it's a proper way to do everything. And they
Always,
wouldn't listen to
always.
us. They wouldn't quiet. They wouldn't listen to us as we protest quietly.
It's just like
But-
when you
Not
have kids.
listening,
Your kids
period.
don't never listen
It's
to you when
just-
you're
That motherfucker got
yeah,
arrested.
they got to do it when they're emotional.
He got arrested.
When you get emotional, that's how when people react, you get emotional and you act off of that anger or whatever is driving you,
Right.
instead of thinking rational. All right. So
That's
someone
why
said,
it's called anger.
yeah, someone stupid said
Damn.
burning an American city to the ground won't bring back George Floyd. And my response
And your
was,
stupid comment won't bring him back either.
exactly. My
Right.
response was bombing the Middle Eastern countries won't bring back 9/11.
Whoa.
So, but y'all don't want us to forget that
and
shit.
all the other wars.
Man, for real. Why are we bombing other people? That's not a war for me.
Vietnam,
They ain't did nothing to
Korea.
bother me.
Civil War. I can go on
Man.
and on and on.
Come on, dude.
Afghanistan. I can go all on, and they bring none of those people back.
No.
Yeah.
We're not looking. We know we can't bring back Floyd.
No.
We know that. But
What's
we trying to
done is
make
done.
sure it don't happen again.
Right.
The goal is to prevent it.
Because what we've been doing hasn't been working.
Man.
The
Tell you.
peaceful protesters and Black
doesn't-
Lives Matter
hasn't done shit.
and all this, it's not
Hasn't done
working.
shit.
So we have to go to a Malcolm X again. The only way you can beat violence is with more violence.
Man.
They don't listen unless you're
Eye
violent.
for an eye.
They don't
I
listen
don't know.
unless you're violent.
Eye for an eye leaves everybody blind.
Because you know they
Only way-
scared. But you know they scared.
The only way you can beat violence is with more violence. And it has been shown throughout the history of America that they're not afraid to use violence upon
But
us.
you think that's going to solve the problem?
Fuck solving the problem.
No.
All
At
right.
this point. That's how I feel.
Hey, Will.
Fuck solving
Yeah.
the problem. We trying to
No,
fucking
I mean,
take next
what's
off.
what's the end goal here?
Let-
For us to all live
That's
and
what
get
I wanna
along
know.
together? That's not going to
Watch
work.
this parable. Nobody wants a good fight.
True.
I want a fight that's easy that I can win.
All right. How,
When you go to boxing, they pick
Uh-huh.
boxers. They pick a good
they
fight.
they pick and choose who they want to fight.
Well, nobody trying to fight Mike Tyson in 1986.
They're like,
I want to fight somebody I know I
It's
can
my
win.
turn? I
And
gotta
Mike
fight this
Tyson,
nigga?
said, "Hey, I got to fight this motherfucker Holyfield. I might not win that one." He didn't want that.
Yeah.
It took him 2-3 years for him to get that
Right.
together.
Bite his ear off, nigga.
Nobody wants to have a tough fight. We want a fight. A pit bull wants to have a fight with another pit bull that he can dominate.
Right.
Hey,
America, hunkies, crackers, they don't want to have a fight with us.
No, they're scared.
That's why they pump the fear in you. They put the fear. You ever like get into a fight, somebody say, "I ain't scared of you, Johnny Mac." Nigga, I didn't ask you that.
yeah, I don't care if you're scared.
You are afraid of me because to announce that you're not afraid of me.
Right.
Are you trying to
Yeah.
convince me or yourself?
Your prerequisite.
Exactly.
Like my dad used
Exactly.
to say, brave niggas get their ass whooped all the time.
all
That's
the
true.
time.
You ain't gotta be
Except for
afraid.
Johnny
All
Mac.
the time. Well, there was this one time. Nah, but
I did
mean,
lose over remote control once.
I'm just saying, man. As I've been saying throughout the show, man,
How many
I
sellout
truly
black people
believe.
is in America? How
We
many,
live
how
in
many
different
black people
worlds.
believe this shit? How many
Man.
sellouts are we gonna have?
A lot.
Hey, if you a sellout, won't you go ahead and give us a call? 818-914-4087. Hit us up in the chat room. Hey, we got a caller on the phone right now. You a sellout? Where you calling from? What's your name?
They keep proving that they don't love you.
I know.
This Tom Foolery calling from the big city.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Tom?
What city is
That's
that?
funny. Tom Foolery. That's funny.
All right. What's up, Tom?
That's funny.
What you got on your mind? What's up?
No, look, you know that question Johnny Mac asked earlier, like, what has the white man done for you?
Yeah.
Right. I see. Like, I think that's part of the issue with us as black people. Like this thing where we wondering what the white man done and waiting for him to do something. And I think we got to get out of that.
I was being
out of that-
facetious.
Out of that thinking.
I was being
Because it's
facetious.
Like, this is what I mean. You wouldn't ask nobody that you feel is beneath you what they done for you, because you don't feel like they could do anything for you. You doing, and we. So that's the thing. We got to break out of that thought process where we feeling like they need to do something for us or something. Forget that. Whatever's done is done. We got to just do what we doing and move on. This whole thing that we into, with, the white man, and I don't move like that. I don't think like that. I don't raise my kids like that. We got to just do us.
Dude, but
don't
we
care
got
about
to
what they
we
do.
got to get it to stop. Like if someone you knew died at the hands of a cop, are you just gonna just do what you just said? Just like keep it moving?
Listen,
Come on, man.
No, listen. Listen. All that's wrong, right? But it's a process. Like, of course, you don't want to see none of that. I'm not saying that that's cool or anything like that. No,
But it happens.
No, that did happen. But you don't want to.
Excuse me,
of course you
it's
don't wanna see that.
happening.
I'm not saying that we
It's
shouldn't.
an
react.
ing into that.
But listen, I'm not saying that we shouldn't react. Of course we're gonna react. I don't have no problem with nothing they doing. I don't care. I don't have no problem with none of that. You should react. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying the whole thought process. I'm talking about what Johnny Mac, the question he asked earlier. That whole thought process of what the white man done for you.
Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. I think. Hold on for a second, caller. I think you didn't understand what I was saying. I was being facetious. I was being sarcastic. I'm like, what has the white man done for you? I'm not saying the white man has
Since
done
you
something
sticking
for me.
up for him.
Yeah.
Since she was sticking up for him, I was saying, what has he done for you? I wasn't saying it in a good sense. I'm saying it in a bad sense that this white man has never done nothing good to you. Even if you go to work, like Will's always saying, I'm getting paid. He's underpaying you. So that's not a good thing.
No, I know, but that's like a fact. Like the sky blue, we breathe air. The white man, it's a fact. It ain't nothing that we got to keep talking about. That's a fact. He ain't. So now what? We just move on from it. That's what.
But we
everybody
can't
just
move
from
on because it
If we
keeps
move-
happening. How can we move
but-
on? It keeps happening.
Because this is my thing, right? when Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, when it was the 60s and that civil rights movement, they had like shit written in the law to stop us from doing things. That's what they protested against, right?
Yeah, they held you
Now
back on
what?
purpose.
No, listen. Just listen. We at a point now where we want to change their feelings. We want to change. You ain't never going to change how these white people feel inside.
I
No
agree.
matter what they tell you to your face. So it don't matter. We got to do what we got to do.
That's why
We
he
ain't gonna
said,
change
what
how
have they
feel on the
done for
inside.
you?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean. When they do it, no, that's why I say when they do what they do, how we react.
Nigga, you circling the wagon against the Indians, nigga. What are you doing?
That's exactly what Johnny Mac was trying to prove his
You
point.
circling
man.
the
He
wagon
said
with the
same
Indians,
thing.
yo.
Yeah.
So it's like you
What you
can't.
doing?
You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win.
And thank you for the call, but the next time you call again, don't call again.
Hang up on yourself.
Hey, so check it out.
Are we missing the point?
Some of us are.
Some people
The
are.
point is,
Deaf, dumb, and blind.
they say that this happened and this happened. I think you're missing the point. It's happening.
It's
a
happening.
continuous, a constant thing. So if we could move on and get past this if it stopped. Let's go to the Bible again. Christ doesn't save a man in his sins. He saves you from your sins. You have to
Right.
stop the sin, and then I can help you out. But if I keep doing it over and over and over, if your man is still cheating on you every week,
He is.
you can't forgive him.
You're cheating right now.
And the bad thing is, I'm helping him cheat on you. 'Cause you didn't deserve him. You didn't deserve all this treatment, my African queen. I'm sorry, my burger queen.
Hey, we got a call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Okay, I agree with what you said, Johnny Mac. But wait.
What's up, Vern?
I agree with what you're saying, Johnny Mac.
Thank you, Vern.
But the respect has to come from us to each other. We have to stop doing shit to each other. We have to get
True.
out of this slave crab out of the barrel mentality.
Nigga, what are you
first
doing in Chicago right now?
Before we can expect anybody else to respect us and do shit for us, we have to do shit for ourselves.
Niggas is like in this
Okay,
talk.
so Vernon, what does that have to do with my man with a knee in his neck?
Exactly.
See, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that
I'm buying me a tiger. Fuck all this shit.
It's a stuffed tiger.
Everybody got the proper thing to say, but ain't about no action. I'm sick of that shit.
But
See, I agree with you, TDP. I agree with you because
I agree with you
what
too,
has
Vern.
happened, leaders have not been made. Leaders are there are no.
Leaders
such
got
thing as
killed by the
leaders anymore.
Europeans.
The leaders have been taken from us. Why? Because
Killed,
we've been bred.
not taken,
We have
killed.
we had leaders. What happened to them?
So why don't you step up and be the next leader?
Vern,
Vernon.
Exactly.
we need somebody to lead us into a great game of
Where'd you
hopscotch.
go? He had to catch his breath there for a minute. She put me on the spot. Hey, so who are our leaders right now, Vern?
He's the tetherball champion of
I ain't got
97.
none.
Michael Jordan.
Where's Messy Jesse? Where is he still?
Athletes, right?
The only person I hear is Al Sharpton is doing stuff. That's the only person.
The only reason why Al Sharpton is doing something is because it's on TV.
Well, we know that.
You don't know that. And because it's on TV, if it hold on, Vern, hold on. Let me defend Jesse Jackson. If it wasn't on TV, he wouldn't have known.
Yeah, yeah.
How the fuck did he know? He don't know what's going on in Richmond, California. You don't know a problem exists until it manifests itself.
That part.
As my mom used to say, you don't know what pisses you off until it pisses you off.
But the thing is that you can be more powerful behind the scenes, but you're not. First thing you want to do is jump in front of a camera and say some shit that
What that got to do
everybody
with
I know,
you?
but what are you
Behind the
doing?
scenes.
That's not the first thing he wanted to do. He wanted to get his hair
come on.
together. He got to get his hair done
Yeah.
first. Then he got to get the makeup, and then he get in front of the camera.
Exactly.
But Vernon, what are you doing? What you doing in Chicago?
Hey, let's not shit on Vern. Vern is doing
No,
his thing.
fuck that. He called.
What is it? I'm not shitting on him, but I feel like if everybody always has the right fucking answer that we need to participate,
Thank
we need to
you.
do X, Y, and Z. But are you leading by example?
What-
Fuck you doing?
Well, we're doing something right now by speaking on it because I'm quite sure everybody on Crenshaw can hear our voice and they can say, okay, these guys are doing something and the movement is going forward. What has to happen is now I'm not saying all black folks are angels. I'm not saying that at all. There's good and bad in every race. Except for the white people. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying all black people are angels. But here's the thing, Vern. We're trying to get our shit together. If they don't oppress us for 400 years, they
460.
they killed Malcolm X in 1968.
Yep.
So so it's been like 30 years, maybe 40 years. I don't know how many 60 years. I don't know how many fucking years that is. 52 years ago. 51 years ago. We're doing a whole lot of good shit in 50-some years.
Right.
If I have killed and destroyed you,
Listen, boy.
let's talk about the human body.
Listen, all the good things that we're doing are being covered up by all the negativity that's being seen us doing on TV.
Because that's what's
Why
up.
you worried about that?
But
They make
Vern,
your cameras.
Vern.
They make your cameras.
Vern,
No, it's
Vern,
not the same shit.
Vern.
If we stop giving,
But-
Fuck this weed shit, nigga.
But
We ain't
Vern.
French.
But Vern, that you took,
fuck?
Vern, what you took as a negative for the protesting and and whatever and the fires or whatever. Guess what happened today? That guy was arrested, and
Yep.
they said, and the other 3 guys are going to be arrested for the same murder. So the ends justify the ends justify the means. Maybe we didn't get there in the right path, but long as we get the message done.
Right.
Yeah. So
I
still think we got a long way
can go
to go.
to the Bible
man.
again if you want me to. We can-
Go ahead. Go to the Bible. John.
Christ said, "Your ways are not my ways. Your thoughts are not my thoughts. It's as far as heaven is from earth, is your ways from my ways."
Bam.
You get it? Do you get that?
You understand, Vern?
He hung up.
He gone.
Oh, Vern.
Side.
God.
Oh, bad timing,
Soft
dog.
shoe.
But the thing, for people that are confused, what I don't understand is, what was that little boy a couple years ago? He went into the church and shot nine
Roof.
Dylan
people.
Roof.
Dylan Roof.
They took this motherfucker alive,
Juneteenth.
right?
To Burger King.
They took him alive. They gave this nigga water,
Burger
held
King.
him up straight.
You do get thirsty after shooting an
Took,
AK-47.
nigga, took this
he had
motherfucker
a
to
knife.
Burger King.
Yeah.
But
What
I
the
think,
fuck?
I don't understand why everybody is acting so surprised. Because
Thank
if you
you.
look at the collective history of the white man and his interaction to people of color, any type of melanin in your skin, the only thing I feel like they bring to the table is death, disease, and famine. And that has
Man.
been documented
Locusts.
for centuries.
Can I take it? Can I take it to the Bible real
Please
quick?
take it. Please
If
take
you
it.
if you guys look up the scripture,
Uh-huh.
it says that the nation of Edom will rule by the sword.
Right. And
That-
they're
that's-
Edomites.
that's-
They're
kill-
Edomites.
that-
White
kill
people
and
are called
destroy
Edomites.
everything.
That's
What's
their
up?
their
what,
gift.
and
is,
what do you do with the sword? You ain't cutting a ham sandwich with it.
Yeah,
Man.
that's
what
the
am I
gift.
going to do with that?
Right.
Man,
But
all these school shooters,
And-
motherfuckers get taken alive.
and then
What the fuck?
the guy in Chicago, what was his name? Vern. Who's in
Vernon.
Chicago?
Right.
Vernon.
And he's talking about what's going on in Chicago. And I've read this online and whatever. They're talking about black people are killing black people. You know what I'm saying? But they call it black on black crime. There's no such thing as black on black crime.
Most crime is against somebody that knows you. Or looks like you.
82% of the white people are killed by white people.
Of course. They
But
kill
you don't
their
call
wives.
that white on white crime.
But you know,
They don't publicize it as
but
much.
anywhere in
Because
the
it's not a
world,
narrative. It's not a narrative. Black
Where's
on
the
black
numbers?
crime is a narrative.
So we need to get out of that train of thought that black on black crime. There's no such thing. First of all, I shouldn't be robbing, stealing, and killing nobody from no race.
True.
Now I can sell them dope. That's a whole different situation.
great point. Great point, man. Great point.
I need to destroy that. So we got to get out of that train of thought that there's such thing as black on black crime. Second, when a young lady was sitting here, Mary,
Maria. You got me
Horrible.
calling her Mary.
Just so they can find her.
we gotta get out of that train of thought. And you know what? We are out of that. There's never gonna be all everything
Right.
or all good or all bad.
Right.
Man.
Everybody in the Nation of Islam wasn't on Malcolm X's team.
Right.
Yeah.
But enough was on his team to get his point across. You ever notice that? You never saw it when you see the go back in the 60s when they sicking the dogs and the water hose. They never did it to the Muslims. They never did the Nation of Islam. I wonder why not. You know why they
It's
didn't?
about that
they
action.
Because
fight
Malcolm X said, "Get your knives and your guns and meet me in the hills." That's where white folks live.
Right.
He said, "By any means necessary." So if you come at him, he's going to defend himself. In fact, he said when it's self-defense, he don't call that violence. He called that intelligence.
Right.
You got to read a little bit more. Just because you got good hair don't make you can go to heaven.
Hey, somebody,
You know what, Ultra Prime?
somebody in the chat room says
know
the
they hate
difference between black on black crime and white on black crime is that black people get prosecuted. I'm gonna say
To
this.
the full extent.
I'm gonna say this though. The bigger difference is this: if a white man or Asian man does something to somebody of another nation, that's an act of war. That's not called a crime. And anywhere else on this planet, that's an act of war. You cannot police people that are not your people. That's anywhere on the planet.
And that's
You
where the Great
motherfuckers
Wall of
don't hear
China
you,
come
though.
from.
And I think what
They
most
don't
people don't
hear you.
understand is what they talk
I'm about to go down and
black-
Chinatown and cause
black on
havoc.
black crime.
They can turn it up.
Most black on black crime are survival crimes.
There's no black on black
They're,
crime.
they're survival crimes.
but
I
we got-
know,
we don't
they're
have to say that,
survival
though.
crimes.
But-
they're economically, you
But
know what I mean?
No, it's
Because
not.
they got to do what they got to do for them and their family.
No. Let's not justify that. I do not have to rob from you. I do not have to
Exactly.
steal from you. I do not have to sell to you.
No, you-
these are the things that I choose to do.
Right, you
I
don't.
do not have to
You
do
don't
that because the
have
other
to.
9 brothers
Hey, man,
and
that's a
sisters.
good show.
Yeah.
Great show.
My other 9 brothers and sisters didn't do it. Why the
get
fuck
it.
did I do it?
But it's not that you don't have to do it, but they have set up in an environment where you don't really have that many choices where you can feed your family and have a roof over your head. because-
Uninhabitable
Okay.
habitat.
So no, you don't have to do
But-
it.
but-
But they put you in a
Aaron-
fucking cage where kind of that's an
Aaron,
option.
But Aaron,
Aaron.
even deeper than that, we can't even put that onus on us because we don't know. We didn't discover how to make crack.
Yes, we did.
Yes,
No,
snowball
no,
lady.
No,
We're not shipping that shit to this country.
I don't give a fuck. I did.
No,
I
no.
figured out how to do it.
What I'm saying is even
I'm
drug
being
dealing.
honest.
Hold on, drug dealing, pimping, gang banging.
But them hoes got to be corralled.
All of this stuff that affects our community the biggest. Gang banging,
Yeah.
selling drugs,
Yep.
pimping our women out. Those are Caucasian cultures.
Okay.
If you go back in history, pimping, okay, the origin of pimping
Yeah.
came from Edomites.
Right.
If you go back in the history of the world,
Because they had no gangs.
gangs and terrorism came from
Okay.
Edomites.
Right.
We didn't make this stuff up. We were taught these actions.
Well,
Right.
I'm glad they did. 'Cause
We
you
just
can't
happen to
you
be
can't
good
have
at it.
loose holes
Yeah.
going down Crenshaw. But here's the thing.
Great point, Johnny Mac.
Here's the thing I'm trying to say. We got to take responsibility for ourselves.
We do.
Every choice that I made, good, bad, or ugly, it's upon me. I choose.
Okay.
In 2020, I choose to do the right thing.
Right.
That's my choice. There was a time I choose to do the wrong thing. Nobody was putting that on me. I'm tired of, like I said, it was a mother and father, and I got 9 brothers and sisters. It was 10 of us. It's 12 of us in this motherfucking house, plus the dogs. I'm tired of not having food. I'm tired of rearing these. We had 2 dogs. They're pit bulls. We get into that later. And we fought them for $35 a while.
That's like a third cousin. nigga.
Lose if you want to, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I choose those
Getting
things.
on this spaghetti.
We got to, and that's the lazy way out.
Thank you.
There's nobody, because I can educate myself just as much as she can.
Right.
I chose, and I'm the way you speak, I'm quite sure you went to a nice, pristine college.
Oh, I guess.
Nigga, GED.
Nah, she ain't got no GED.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But even the GED, I chose to take the GED. I didn't want to keep going to this fucking raggedy ass school. I'm going to get the quick way out.
Right.
Right.
I could have got a job, but I didn't want to keep going out to this fucking job for 40 fucking hours to make $300 a week. I don't know what that people get paid.
Right.
I'm gonna go make this $7,000 a day.
My weights
All
and
right, all
measures
right.
there.
It was all my choice. That was laziness on my behalf. I didn't want to go through the struggle and the fight that it takes.
You wanted
So,
the easy way.
I wanted the easy way.
At the time.
All right.
So when you go about these situations the easy way, you can't be mad of the consequences that happen. So when I get
Because
caught,
you didn't put in the work.
when I got caught, I took my time like a fucking man. I want no crying and bitching and no the white man. No, let me go on and get this time and get the fuck out of here.
Right.
So you can't when you volunteer to come here because you don't have to do this. There's people in Chicago that's doing great. There's people in New York and whatever urban
Florida.
community, Florida, Oakland. There's people in Oakland doing fantastic. You chose. There's people in North Richmond. There's people in Richmond. Like I said, the other 9 brothers and sisters, they did great. They gonna go to college. They gonna do this. They gonna do that. They did a great job. I chose that route.
Right.
It ain't on the white man. It ain't on the other black man. It's upon me. Cause you know what happens when them motherfuckers give you that time? Only you gonna be in that fucking cell.
Right, but I think what you're trying to allude
Make
to
sure you call
is
in.
one of the epiphanies I had a few years back when I was trying to
818.
figure out
Wasn't nothing but gas.
why my life was
914.
fucked up. But I
4087.
realize is that most people don't understand a lot of your shortcuts lead you to dead ends. You know what I mean? You
True.
think you hitting a corner and you bypassing a lot of traffic, but in life you have to sit in that traffic and you have to go you have to go the long route. That's the only way
Because
to get anything.
Because
you're
you're not
right.
white.
Because that shortcut, what's gonna happen is everybody's taking that shortcut.
Right.
And guess what? Now you're still in that same traffic.
Right.
I don't fucking use Waze and all that shit because everybody and their mama using Waze. And this day, you get off and try to follow Waze. Now I'm stuck. I say, fuck, I should get back on the free. I should have stayed on the freeway. So what we got to do, I don't have the answer to what we need to do as a black race. I don't
And that
have-
was going to be my question. Where do we go moving forward?
But we're not homogeneous, so I think that's
We
kind
ain't
of
even there.
To even,
You're
right,
gonna
to
say
even
what
say
we
what
gonna
we
do.
have to do as
It
a
just-
black race is we're not a homogeneous race, so we can't have a one size fits all solution.
Can I say
True.
something?
Never say homo in the room full of men.
Johnny Mac, I
But
actually
he
have
is a genius.
I actually have an answer I want to throw out there.
He just gave the answer. He said, what do we do? How do we move forward? That was just the answer. We move forward.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, I have a different answer. I'm gonna pull mine
Come on
from
now,
the
high
scripture.
five me. I'm a goddamn genius.
Wake your ass up.
I'm gonna pull mine from the scripture. The good book sends a clear message to black people, African Americans, if you want to be specific, about what you should do in a time like this. It says, "Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired." So, what nation of people on this planet is despised by every nation? It's us.
Right.
It's
True.
telling us to
Including
come,
us.
It's telling
Yeah.
us to come together. Meaning, and when they say come, that don't mean hang out with the homies.
Right.
What that means is you have to separate yourself from what makes this place America.
Right.
You understand? You can't celebrate their holidays. That man got killed on Memorial Day. So while you was out there
Yeah.
barbecuing, celebrating this holiday, and we bashing him now, that man he had a knee on his neck.
First of all, I was on a yacht.
So same thing though. So until we do that, nothing is going to change. Until we come together, the people, and decide, you know what, our values and how we live as a people is more important than these holidays and these gifts that they give us. Nothing will ever change. That was written 4,000 years ago.
But you got
and you know
people
what I
out there.
think?
You got people out there that'll say, you know what? I take care of me and mine. I'm not worried about nobody else. As long as me and my
Until
family
it come to
good,
your door.
I'm good. Until
Yeah.
it comes to your door.
Right.
That's exactly the
And
point.
it's gonna
Nobody
come-
cares, man.
And it's going to come to your door. But when I like to say this in behalf of the black race, we're doing great.
On behalf of the delegation, Johnny
We're,
Mack has
we're doing
spoken.
absolutely fantastic. We're doing better than some, worse than a whole lot other, but we're doing better than we used to be doing.
Yeah.
The media or people keep saying, oh, the black race, we doing this, we doing that. They always keep pointing about all the bad shit. What about all the good shit we doing?
That shit
right
don't sell.
now,
That don't
right
sell.
now, some of our black leaders and our black friends and our black celebrities are in fucking Minnesota doing the right thing.
Right.
We
But
know
they're
we
not
know-
going to broadcast
They
that.
ain't
Why
gonna
would
broadcast-
Why would I show you that? That'll bring my ratings down.
So I had to remember when Kobe was up on this situation and
Colorado.
yeah and so we was the Lakers had got Karl Malone and Gary Payton and some other free agents and they had a big party.
That team was whack.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Shit was off the chain. You know how many bitches I got that night?
No, I mean that team was whack.
No,
Oh, the team. Oh,
no,
okay.
no, we didn't win. We didn't win that year. But so they had this great party, and when the celebrities coming down the red carpet, that media was asking, "What do you think about Kobe? What do you think about Kobe's situation?" And everybody talked great. Kobe, I know a celebrity friend of mine said, "Kobe, I got your back. I know a good attorney. We got you." Everybody said something good. One black person said something bad.
And they ran with that shit.
And that's the one that ended up on ESPN. All the 900 that said good shit,
Yep.
you didn't speak to them. You didn't see about them. You just heard that one bad.
But I feel like if we already know this, why are we putting so much energy into the way that they're portraying us when we know that they're portraying us in a negative light?
Because
Fuck
we don't
it.
have a control over that.
We
They-
do have a control. We have
they-
all of these technological devices and platforms where we can get our own
Girl,
message out.
They
I
have
know-
television. People believe all the shit they see on the news and on television.
Sure do, because
Live like BET.
you quarantine
I
yourself.
ain't even got cable.
Yeah, but I'm saying BET.
Hey, if-
That's supposed to be a black network, right?
Well, if
How
you
come
say-
BET
It's
doesn't
not
have
because
news
it's owned
and show
by
positive
because it's
shit?
owned by Viacom, and Viacom is a white entity.
There you go.
But
They
but,
bought them out.
But why?
Tell Bob Johnson. That nigga
I'm
should-
saying.
I mean,
well, I'm not mad at Bob Johnson. They bought it for $3 billion. I would have
Yeah.
sold the motherfucker too.
He said he went to niggas first and niggas didn't have no money.
But I'm agree with
niggas
Will.
don't got no
People
money.
believe everything on TV.
They do.
We sit up here believing everything they say about the coronavirus, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you how I know they're lying about the coronavirus.
Bill Gates
Break
trying
it
to kill
down.
you.
Break it down.
My father passed away.
when?
And so my
Rest in
father
peace.
passed away in April. I mean, in February. So then we got a phone call in April. My sister called me with this some health lady, whatever the fuck she was. She said, "I think your father might have died from coronavirus." No, he didn't. I think your father. We did our tests and research. He died from. I said, "No, he did." I said, "Hey, lady, my father been fighting cancer for 20 years. My
Right.
father had Parkinson's. My father had Alzheimer's, and the blood vessels was busted in his leg. And they wanted to amputate it. He said, "No, don't do it."
Right.
Are you sure it was coronavirus? All that shit he been fighting. And last time I seen my father, TDP know my father, he was eating pork skins, hot sauce, and Hennessy.
And loving
Are you
it.
sure? That was in January. Are you sure it was coronavirus, nigga? Are you sure? So if they lied that on my father, they put that lie on my father. What about everybody? Yes,
I
there,
believe
yes,
that.
there
I
is a
believe that.
coronavirus. People are getting sick.
Okay, I'm gonna say I worked at the post office, and
Did you shoot it up?
nah,
Okay, good.
I'm saying
You're starting to scare me.
I know I quit, but nobody in the post office got corona, and packages is coming from every part of
Daily.
the mail. So
That just doesn't make sense. It's like it lives on surfaces except Amazon packages, but you know what I mean? Like,
real.
but
Exactly.
It's
Some
not
bullshit.
airborne, then it's airborne.
But
Or
here's
it's
the
in
thing.
no
the-
way it's getting through.
In California, you got
and
70,000
made in
people
China.
living on the street. Why they ain't getting it?
That's
In
what I said.
California-
I said the same shit.
In California, y'all gonna hate this. In California, they say there's 44 million people in California
Right.
registered voters. There's no disrespect. I'm quite sure there's some Hispanics that's not registered.
Right.
We're gonna throw in another 10 million of those. We're gonna
Right.
throw
Okay,
in-
okay.
So that's 55 million. So we had 3,000 people in California have died from alleged from coronavirus. Out of 45, 50 million.
Right. And they were all from
Nah.
nursing homes.
That's not an epidemic.
Nah.
can they open up the store?
Okay,
Hey,
I got
we
a
gotta-
question. What
but
happened
that-
with like
but that
Idris
governor still
Elba,
work-
Tom Hanks, all them? The
But
check
hey,
out?
Exactly.
But did
You
you,
know
notice
what?
once Cardi B said these celebrities
That
are getting
shit
paid to say
disappeared.
that shit, you ain't heard a motherfucking
Nobody.
celebrity.
No other
again
celebrity got that shit?
But like
after
she
that.
said, what happened to Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
I was like, if Tom Hanks don't die from it, it ain't real.
I know
he
that
old as a
volleyball
motherfucker.
got it.
They
know
announced
that
that Tom
volleyball
Hanks
guy.
had it. And this time I saw this motherfucker on social media. He was out somewhere in
Niggas on
Italy
Saturday Night
But when
Live.
they
with too
addressed
much jelly on his toe.
Idris Elba had it, the next week he looked better. I was like, no, he
Man.
looked good with that.
What
corona.
happened to
wow.
Gobert? What happened to Donovan Mitchell?
Oh, we got a call.
Kyrie Irving. Caller, where you calling from?
Kevin Durant.
Hey, man, I'm calling from the protest.
What's your name, bruh?
Oh,
you at
cool,
the protest.
cool.
What's up?
Oh,
tell,
great, man.
tell us what's going on. Oh, you bullshit.
I believe
Hang
you,
up on
too.
this nigga.
Man, I believed you.
Oh, shit.
Nigga in the backyard by the leaves.
Nigga in his split toes out there
He's
chilling.
in
What's up,
Minnesota.
dog?
He's not in Minnesota. He's in a Mini Cooper.
Sipping the soda.
Go ahead,
What
with it,
up,
brother.
Al?
I did believe it.
Hey, I got two things. One, first thing is I want to say Memorial. We talk about Memorial Day and different holidays. Memorial Day was actually started by
Black slaves.
Not colonized. That was something that started by former slaves.
Speak up.
Can hardly hear you, bro. Speak up a little bit.
Hold on.
And your topic is boring.
This nigga here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay. Now, I was saying that Memorial Day was something that was started by former slaves that honored the
This nigga just Googled it.
black soldiers that fought in the Civil War.
You didn't say that when you first called, nigga. Don't play
we talk about
here.
knowing our history.
He
No,
reading
we
it
talk
right
about knowing
now.
our history. We need to
Give
know
a
our history.
fuck about
All
your
right,
history,
all right.
nigga.
Go ahead, break it down.
He said you Googled it.
No, nigga, ain't no Google. I wouldn't have to. Why would I Google it?
Let's get to the point.
Come on, come on.
Fact.
So why'd you call back? If you didn't Google it, why'd you call back?
Hey, I didn't Google it. I
Hey, nigga, we
Go
ain't
ahead, brother.
dancing.
All right,
Go
come
ahead,
on.
brother. Drop some
You-
signs.
you
What's
Yahoo'd
up?
it.
So,
Come
Drop
on,
some
man.
signs.
Educate me. Come on.
Y'all niggas ain't the only one can drop knowledge. Now, come on.
Break it
You
down.
gotta
Take
go
your
a
hand
little
off your
faster.
hip.
Come on now, 60 seconds.
This nigga playing a Ricky Martin album in the background.
We finna be a loca.
You drop knowledge.
He said, take your hand off your hip.
We listening.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to ask. Here's a question I want to ask y'all. This is a serious question. And I know for Nick and Johnny Mac especially, I heard pastors debating this. Who do you guys think wrote the Bible?
Not
When
God.
I say who, meaning race.
Oh, come on, man.
Is
You
this
got
a
the
real
King
question?
James
Is this a real
version.
fucking
Come on.
question?
Come on, man.
Nigga, you know the answer.
Come
White
on,
people.
dude. We all
Like,
know
what
the answer.
fuck?
White man wrote the Bible based on their interpretation.
Hey, man, I don't know. Tell me who wrote the Bible.
The first book was the pyramid text, and everything out there was stolen and moved around from there. So what are you talking about?
Okay, give it to us, brother. Give it to us,
I
brother.
don't know the answer. I'm asking the question because, like I said, I've seen many a debates about this, about this particular topic. So I'm asking.
Well, here's my answer. It was written by man, inspired by God. The man that wrote
There
the
you
Bible
go.
wasn't an everyday average man. God gave him the power. God led him. And a lot of people don't believe in all that, but I do believe in the power of God. I do believe in God.
Yes,
so that's
sir.
who wrote the Bible. It wasn't
Yes,
about
sir.
a race who wrote it. It was inspired by God.
All right.
You like that answer?
Hey,
I'm asking the question because I'm just curious to see what you guys answers
Well,
are.
you told us when Memorial Day was. I'll Google
So
it.
where's this going to correlate to the current topic?
What about you, Nick?
all right. Speak on it, Nick. What's
Nick.
up? Thanks for your call, bro. I appreciate it. What's up, dog?
I don't
You
appreciate
understand
it.
what he was trying to get
Yeah,
across?
I couldn't say anything because I had them plugged into.
That
the
nigga
same-
talk like he got a
Yeah.
mouthful of hot oatmeal. I couldn't understand.
So look,
Swallow first, brother.
just to educate everybody, since this nigga want to Google everything, the Bible is not a book, as in a novel. You understand?
Exactly.
It's a collection of records, historical records of people.
Exactly.
So when you asking who wrote the Bible, that's like asking who wrote Harry Potter. No one wrote the Bible. It's historical context. So you're reading history about people throughout time and what happened to them, and they're proving that the God that they believe in is true based on history. That's all the
and
Bible is.
experience.
That's been
Just-
passed down.
And I
throughout
didn't like
history.
Harry Potter. I didn't like none
so
of that shit.
it's not a book in the sense of you should read it like a novel. It's a historical book about a certain group of people and their time on this planet, which is why it starts with Adam and Eve, and
And it
there's a
was
bunch of
written in
people on the
slang,
planet at the
yeah.
same time, but it focuses on one group of people because the book is only about one group of people.
And there was so many things in the Bible. If you go down to the library, there's a thing called the history of the Bible. It was so many things that the Bible couldn't You couldn't put everything that happened in the Bible.
We talking
You
about
couldn't put-
history.
Right, because I have the book of the lost books of the Bible.
If you
The
read
Dead Sea Scrolls.
So
if you read like all the, like I got a King James version, so whatever Christ speaks is like in red. It's only about 2 hours worth of talking.
Right.
Me and you both know in 33 years on this earth, Christ talked more than 2 hours.
right. So
Unless he was a mute.
in the context to Johnny Mac's point is the reason that the King James version is the way it is because it's talking about a very specific subject about how to get these people out of captivity. So all the books that you're reading are correlating to that point.
And it'll help you.
It's not. Yeah, that's what it.
Side note,
The
who gets the royalties from the Bible? Like when you go buy a Bible?
It depends on the publication company.
Yeah, whoever
I
printed
think
it.
Jesus
Can
get
we
it.
print our own Bibles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yes, you
Why?
It's actually against the law.
I mean,
To print a Bible?
Is it?
ask Joel Osteen.
We
He
gotta
getting paid.
retranslate the
yeah,
Bible.
it's against the Bible.
But here's the thing: the pyramid text is the
And I don't want to
original
read the Bible
text.
that you wrote.
The pyramid text is the original text.
Uh-huh.
There were stories, and they were telling as they went along. It's like, who was God? Who was God? Who was God? Who was God? At the same time, this woman was right next to this man while he was going through all this journey. So God was the woman, man, and child. That was God. It was the family.
Right.
Europeans have made it one dude and turned it into this and all that other stuff.
All right.
First of all, why is this dude
Better
calling
break
and
it down,
asking that?
TDP.
That ain't got nothing to do with the topic or the subject at hand.
He's
Nah,
a coon.
man.
That's why that nigga's a coon.
We're talking
Houston,
about killer
this is
cops,
Nick saying
man.
this.
We're
You's a
talking
coon,
about
nigga.
police, like he said, killer cop. We're talking about police killing unarmed black men.
We can talk about this
Racist.
stuff
I'm sorry.
too.
Can I say something?
Police killing unarmed citizens.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
What's up, Doc?
I have a question for the panel. Why are we blaming it on the job?
What do you mean on the police?
You know what?
What I'm saying is this, right?
Because they're using that power from the police, that so-called power to commit
They're
these crimes.
abusing their authority.
And
Okay, so-
'cause 9 times out of 10, nothing's going to happen to them.
So all I'm saying is this: before the police, it was the KKK, right? Before that, it was
And
slave
they-
catchers.
wait a minute.
Before that,
Wait,
it was the
stop
Roman.
right
It was the
there.
Roman guards.
KKK. Okay.
Right.
KKK, they had kids. Okay, so they're taught their kids
Right.
Yep.
their way of life.
Yep.
Those kids turned around and got jobs, whether it
Right.
be a dentist, a fucking lawyer,
That's
or
my
a
point.
policeman.
That's my point, Will.
Okay, and they passed those values down
That's
to
true.
their kids.
That's true.
So you got to understand the same shit that you guys are teaching your kids, the same shit they're teaching their kids. So
we teaching our
as
kids
far
the
as
wrong
racism, you know, I had a neighbor this morning. I'm emptying my trash can. Little girl's
Hey,
being
nigger.
ridden on the bike. You know, she don't know no better, right? She says hi. You know, she just waved. A little white girl. And I'm like, hey, good morning. Dad didn't say shit. Dad didn't say nothing to me. So that's taught.
10 years from
Racism
now-
is taught, and it's passed down through
That's
generations.
right. And 10 years from now, that same white kid ain't going to speak to you.
Not at all. Not
The
at all.
father going to
Because
say,
But she'll suck a black dick.
you know what I'm saying?
oh my God. All right. Hey, caller. You
And ain't
gotta
nothing
call
wrong
on the
with
phone.
that.
Caller, what's
Hey.
your name? Where you calling from?
Freaky Friday.
Dicks need to be sucked. I mean,
She has a
It
point
ain't
now.
gonna suck itself.
Listen to this woman.
What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
It ain't gonna suck yourself.
Huh? Say that
Can you
again?
hear me?
Barely. Say it again.
This is Dana calling from the Valley.
Hi, Dana from the Valley.
Hi.
What's up? What's going on?
I like a lot of the points what you guys are talking about and everything,
But-
we skirt around the elephant in the room, and we don't want to talk about for the price of freedom is death. When we're willing to sacrifice
Yeah.
and
That's
be
nice.
one,
You right. You absolutely
then
right.
I like that.
all of these killings are about
I like that.
nigga, you got out of place, and this is to put you back in place. You
Exactly.
See, it's me, and you said, no hands in my pocket. This is for you. Now get back in your place.
Yeah, you're right.
You
You're
was doing good
absolutely
at
right.
first, but I like that.
Thank you, Maria.
Yeah.
Dana from the Valley.
Dana
Dana from the
All
Valley.
right, you guys.
That
I
was
gotta
nice.
go.
All right, thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that
it.
was
Way to go, beautiful.
That's a
I
sick
hope you
one.
beautiful.
And she made a good point.
Yeah,
She
who
made a
ready?
great
Freedom of death. You know what I'm saying?
I've been saying that.
Man.
No, she said the price of freedom is
is
death.
death. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Now,
That was-
if I don't.
But
if
how
I
much
can
is
get
a
freedom
burrito?
without dying, but shit. Man.
Can I get that for free?
So look, we need you to make a donation to the Rollout Show.
For
you know
what?
I'm just saying we're trying to keep the lights on up in this bitch.
They
and,
on already.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
already on.
Johnny Mac costs a lot to get here.
That
so
is true.
I'm just saying.
That
you
is
know,
true.
we're gonna put the information up.
I am expensive.
Go ahead and make a little donation, $1, $2, $5, whatever pocket change you got. Go ahead and pass it on to us so we can keep the show on the air. All right. We all know Speedy broke, so you know we're trying to
Now,
do the best we can.
Speedy's working every day.
Well, he was on a jet this morning.
Oh, yeah, a private jet. Did you say that jet? Damn.
Speedy's
must
on
be
the
nice.
jet.
Speedy's on the private jet.
What's
Him and
the-
Tyron.
What's the weight capacity?
Just big.
We got another phone call.
Is that a stomach or carry-on, sir?
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Both. I carry all my meat in here.
Got a stomach of carry.
Go ahead, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Johnny Mac, don't come back to Oakland, boy.
Oh shit! You owe somebody some money? Nigga?
First of all, that don't
Is that
scare,
the gooch?
that don't scare me at all.
Oh shit!
I would come to Oakland just to see you.
Shit.
What is this, Dave Brown? Hello?
I don't know. I cut him off.
Oh, all right.
I
Exactly.
don't be playing with niggas on the phone, dog. Listen, you a grown man, my nigga. I can't even get down with you like
You have
that.
disguising your voice and
That's
shit.
soft, nigga. You hiding your voice,
Sitting in the
nigga.
corner.
For real. Hey, this is the Rollout Show. Make sure you tell a friend. Have them tune in.
Is the food here yet?
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Did we order some food yet?
Oh my.
Hey, can y'all feed us?
good.
We hungry.
Make a
All right.
donation, y'all.
Nick.
Hey, we're gonna take a little break. We'll be
Can
right
we?
back. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in with my man.
You DJing?
Niggas are such sellout. Who wrote the Bible?
Will, you DJing?
Your mama wrote it, nigga. How about that?
Oh no.
On her back.